Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we dig into corporate filings and see if the numbers tell the whole story or if something else is going on behind the scenes. Today we're looking at an update from IDACORP Incorporated and Idaho Power Company. Let's just say there is a significant departure that might have some of you wondering what is next. Before we dive in, if you like getting these kinds of straight up, no fluff analyses, make sure you subscribe. Also, our Discord community is growing fast and you can find the link in the description below, so join us there for more discussions. This report, filed on the 19th of September 2025, is a current report, meaning it is about an event that is happening right now, or very recently. We're tracking important changes within these companies. The big news here is a leadership change. Juditha Johansson, who has been on the boards of directors for both IDACORP and Idaho Power since 2007, has announced her retirement from these boards. This retirement will be effective at the end of the year, the 31st of December 2025. She has been a long-standing member and has been part of key committees like Compensation and Human Resources, Corporate Governance and Nominating, and the Executive Committee. Her departure marks the end of an era for these companies. Beyond the leadership news, IDACORP is also providing materials for its upcoming meetings with financial analysts and the investment community. These materials, which are attached as an exhibit to this report, will likely give us a peek into how the company is performing and what its future outlook might be. It is essentially a sneak peek at their investor presentation. Specifically, Exhibit 99.1 is titled IDACORP Inc. Investor Presentation September 2025. This is where we can get some insight into the numbers. While this report itself doesn't contain detailed financial tables, the presentation is being furnished as part of it, and it's advertised to contain business segment information for Idaho Power. We're going to assume that presentation contains the juicy financial details we were looking for. IDACORP Incorporated is the parent company. It is a holding company that's mainly known for its subsidiary Idaho Power Company. Idaho Power is a pretty established electric utility company serving customers in Idaho and Oregon. They've been around for a long time, providing essential services, so their stability and financial health are quite important for the regions they operate in. Now, let's talk about what this means from a broader perspective. Losing a director with many years of service can sometimes signal a shift in strategy or a review of how the company is being run. Board members often bring a wealth of experience and diverse perspectives, and when one leaves, especially after a long tenure, it is worth paying attention to who or what might replace that influence. While this specific filing doesn't lay out the financial results directly in the main body, the reference to an investor presentation for September 2025 is a strong indicator that crucial financial updates are being shared with investors around this time. This is where companies typically discuss their performance, whether it is revenue growth, cost management, or profitability. Typically, presentations like these will highlight key performance indicators, compare current results to previous periods, and outline future guidance. For a company like IDACORP and its subsidiary Idaho Power, which are essentially regulated utilities, financial performance is often tied to regulatory approvals, capital investment plans, and operational efficiency. They don't usually see massive, explosive growth like tech companies, but steady, reliable returns are the norm. Any significant deviation from that trend, whether positive or negative, would be a major talking point in these investor presentations. We need to consider the context. Utilities are capital-intensive businesses. They need to invest heavily in infrastructure like power plants, transmission lines, and distribution networks. The financial health of the company is directly linked to its ability to fund these investments, manage debt, and generate consistent earnings to satisfy shareholders while also meeting regulatory requirements. When we look at the departure of a director from the Compensation and Human Resources Committee, it might also mean that there will be some changes or reviews in how executive compensation is structured. This is often a sensitive area for shareholders and can impact employee morale and company culture. In essence, this report is a snapshot indicating two main things. First, a significant leadership transition is underway at the board level. Second, the company is actively engaging with the financial community, likely to explain its current financial standing and future plans. Without seeing the presentation itself, we're inferring that the financial story is being told there. For companies in the utility sector, stability and predictable returns are key. Any signs of disruption, whether in leadership or financial performance, are therefore quite meaningful for investors and the public alike. So, looking at IDACORP and Idaho Power, the departure of a long-serving director from key committees is certainly noteworthy. It prompts questions about succession planning and the future makeup of the board, S oversight. Combined with the investor presentation materials being shared, it suggests a period of communication and potential re-evaluation of the company's strategic direction or financial narrative. Ultimately, for IDACORP and Idaho Power, the story is about consistent delivery of a critical service. Their financial strength supports their ability to power our lives and invest in the future of energy. The key will be how they manage their operational costs, their capital expenditures, and regulatory environments. The insights from their September investor presentation will be crucial for understanding the nuances of their financial performance and the implications of this board change. Alright, that is our breakdown of this report. What is your take on the leadership change and what it might mean for the company? S future. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps us out, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of corporate finance. Don't you forget to check out the Discord in the description to join the conversation. Thanks for watching, and we LLC next time.